Multicast?
Maybe about 30 seconds behind.
Okay, wait. It's going to be up after 30 seconds. Okay, it started. Instagram, yes. Go.
Go.
Hello and welcome to the IPL show. This is your one-stop destination for all things Indian Premier League. Today I am joined with none other than Rituraj, our KT's head of sports. So let's talk cricket. Hi Rituraj, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Pizza. Thank you so much for joining with me today on the IPL Live Show.
Let's talk about impact player, the new rule BCCI has come up with. People are still confused about how this actually works. Can you give us some recap?
Yeah, actually, before I could explain what this impact player rule is in the IPL, let me go back in history. This is the sort of experiment that the cricket authorities have done in the past. As the substitute player, they brought in substitute player in one-day cricket for about 2 years. It started about 10 years back, 10 years ago. ICC brought this rule. Somehow it didn't work, but that was the one-day format. And now here we're talking about the T20 format, which is much more compact. So the BCCI probably thinks that this is the way to innovate. Okay, and that you have four foreign players. Okay, four foreign players are allowed to be in the playing 11. Okay, you can have 10 foreign players or 12 foreign players in your squad of 23 players, but in the playing 11, you can have only 11 players. So in that 11, out of that 11 players, you can have only 4 foreign players. So if you have those 4 foreign players, so that impact player has to be a domestic player. So you cannot get a foreign player from the reserve banks as an impact player. But if your team has gone into the match with 3 foreign players or less than 3 foreign players, then the impact player, whether it is a bowler or it is a batsman, it can be a foreign player as well. So the moment the impact player goes into the field, he's replacing a player that is already playing on the field, right? Whether it is a batsman or a bowler, okay. So that particular player who has been replaced, he can no longer take part in the match. At all. Yeah. So that is the most important rule in this new system that they're trying to bring in.
Okay. Moving on. IPL is all about young emerging players, isn't it? This season has just been kicked off, and we have seen impressive youngsters already knock on the doors of Indian selectors. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's very interesting. Actually, what happens is seeing these young players doing well is also not just impressive, it is also important for the health of Indian cricket. Because the Indian T20 team right now is in a transition phase. So, players like Rohit Sharma has been rested from the T20 format in international cricket, and there is also a question mark over whether Virat Kohli would be getting a chance to play in the next World Cup as well, which is happening. Next T20 World Cup is happening in 2024. So now that opens up a lot of spaces in the Indian team. So that is why a lot of these young players like Tilak Verma, who played for Mumbai Indians in the first match, and the Mumbai Indians lost the match, but he was, to me, the most impressive player in the match, even though Virat Kohli played an outstanding innings. But it was the Tilak Verma innings that really caught your imagination. So Tilak Verma can play such a beautiful innings. For 84, I think he got 84 of 49 balls. He held the innings together. He showed his class. He showed his temperament. So he is also auditioning for an India spot. So as the season gets along, so you get these players like Tilak Verma or Sudarshan, the player who played for Gujarat Titans yesterday. He played a match-winning innings. Again, a 21-year-old young all-rounder from Tamil Nadu. He was promoted to number 3. He grabbed his chance and played an outstanding innings. So players like them now will get a chance to deliver in big matches in IPL, so that they can also get a chance to earn their places in the Indian team going ahead.
I agree. Kyle Mayers is a name that has been echoing already. Another West Indies player who has set the tone this edition. How do you see his role in his team and the combination with English speedster Mark Wood?
Well, it's an interesting question because Kyle Myers, as you know, I mean, he opens the batting and he's opening the bowling as well for Gujarat Titans. And he is also combining well with Mark Wood. So obviously, Mark Wood is express fast. You know, he might go for a few runs, but he's going to get you the wickets
Yeah.
as and when needed. I mean, he proved that in the first match. I mean, he's a world class performer. So to complement him, so they have brought on Kyle Myers who can bowl very economical spells and he can also be outstanding with the bat. I think Gujarat Titans was already a very strong and solid team, which was evident when they won the title last year in their debut season. And now they have added some very good foreign players to the team. So I think players like Kyle Mayers and Mark Wood is going to be invaluable as the season goes along. And Gujarat Titans, to my mind, looks like that they have a chance of doing what only Chennai Super Kings and Mumbai Indians have done of defending the title. It's a very good team and it has got probably even stronger.
And the leading is great.
Yeah, yeah.
Leader
Hardik
is-
Pandya
yes, he's
done a
done a great
fantastic
job.
job. He has been a
Great
revelation.
job.
Yeah.
And talking about winnings, but let's come to a little bit of loss kind of situation. This season hasn't been that great for Delhi Capitals. They have lost both their matches despite having world class overseas players. The only outstanding player that I saw was Akshar Patel. Do you think these overseas players have been failing the side?
What does this mean? You put it yourself.
Well, as you know, I mean, the season has just got started. I mean, even though they haven't made a very good start, obviously, so they are on the back foot now. There are a lot of changes, actually. You know, Rishabh Pant was supposed to be in the team, leading the
You're
team,
fixing this
and
on
he
air, is
got,
it?
you know, met with
It's
a
looking
horrific
bad.
accident.
When you are doing the
Luckily, he
polling.
survived, and it's good for Indian cricket. But we don't know how long it will take
Either
him
you put the
for
full
him
thing,
to make a comeback.
don't
So,
move it.
in that whole scenario, the team that suffered was Delhi Capitals. So it is like they are having David Warner as the new captain. I think there is enough quality in the team.
Yes.
Akshar Patel is obviously an outstanding player, especially in T20 format. He has proven himself to be a very good player in Test cricket
Yeah.
as well. So his role is going to be very important. And David Warner, he has proven himself as a captain, as a leader by guiding the Sunrisers Hyderabad to their IPL triumph in 2016. So he's a leader of men. So I'm sure maybe if things fall in place, I do see Delhi Capitals going ahead as one of the teams to beat. If not, I won't call them the favorites for the title, but I won't rule them out. They're definitely they will be in the race for the playoff positions.
Let's see, and let's talk about some winnings. With Butler giving the royal start with Sanju and Co, how far do you think this side will go?
Well, Rajasthan Royals, there is always a romanticism in
Yeah.
Rajasthan Royals because they were the underdogs in 2008 when the IPL started, and they just had one superstar in the legendary Australian spinner Shane Warne, who unfortunately is no longer with us. So he led them to the first ever IPL title. So there is always be some kind of romanticism that is involved.
Oh, that is big.
So that was a historic occasion for us, for the first time champions, that they again made the final. Unfortunately, they were off color in the final. Things didn't go their way. Gujarat Titans just outplayed them in the final. But Josh Butler was the reason that they reached the final last year. He was outstanding with the bat. He got more than 800 runs. I think he scored about 3 to 400. I can't remember, but he scored tons of runs. And now the way he started this season,
You see the same
and
thing happening?
and they have a very good bowling lineup, very good mixture of experience and huge good spinners in Chahal and Ashwin. In Trent Bowl, they have got very good, as he's got a very good fast bowler. So it's a good team. Only thing is that if they're middle order, like the middle order, some of the young players, if they can step up,
Yeah.
if they can step up, I think Butler and Sanju Samson can lead the team to a very good position.
Okay, since this is an IPL show, there's no way we are not speaking about RCB and Kohli. I know it's way too early, but with Kohli being in shape, do you think RCBians, like this is the new dawn for RCBians, now that they're off with the flyer?
Well, I happened to meet Mr. Syed Kirmani. He's a legendary Indian
Yes.
wicketkeeper batsman. He's from Karnataka. He comes from Bangalore. So I asked him this question when I met him, that as somebody who is from Bangalore, from Karnataka, I mean, don't you don't you feel that pain that your franchisee has never won the IPL
Yeah.
despite having star-studded teams all these
Yeah.
years? So he said maybe the lady luck hasn't been with us all these years, and I hope, he says that I hope that this time everything clicks and we get our hands on that elusive trophy. So the way, as you say, Mumbai Indians beating Mumbai Indians so
Yeah.
comprehensively in the first game, the five-time champions, very good team led by Rohit Sharma. I think they did outstanding in the first match. Faf du Plessis was very positive
Yeah.
in his approach. Actually, it was him who led the initiative of setting the tone,
Yeah.
and Virat Kohli followed suit. So I think it's a very good pair, very good opening pair. There is class and experience, and there are good players to back them up.
Yes.
So
He doesn't.
yeah, I mean, I think they have the tools to become the champions, but whether they can go on and to do what they have never done, as
Yeah.
Mr. Kirmani said, that lady luck, as you know, could be a factor.
Maybe he has his lady luck this time.
Hopefully.
Let's hope so. But let's talk about the Kings. Chennai and Mahi have bounced back after their first defeat. But Moeen Ali seems, not seems, but is the difference to this side. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I mean, Moeen Ali is a tremendous player, especially given the kind of talent he has with the bat and the ball. He's a great
Yes.
all-round talent, so he'll obviously be invaluable to whichever side he plays. And
Yes.
now Chennai Super Kings is obviously the beneficiary because
Yeah.
they have him in their team. And he wasn't used by MS Dhoni in the first match, surprisingly, as a bowler. So he went unused in the first match.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that was one of the reasons, that was one of the tactical mistakes that Dhoni made. Normally, he's such an astute
That's
leader
the
of the
shocking
game.
part here.
Yeah, but these things can happen because Dhoni is always thinking his strings out of the box, and that is why he has led Chennai Super Kings to 4 titles actually. So,
Yeah, but maybe that's they won so many titles. You know, maybe a little bit of overconfidence was there.
no, I won't call it overconfidence for a man of his stature. There will never be overconfidence on MS Dhoni's part.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those tactics that sometimes it comes off, sometimes it doesn't come off.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, but again, he was used in the second match, and
And
as
they
you
won.
know, he turned the match in Chennai's favor. So not only just with the ball,
Yeah.
even with the bat, he can get you those quick 35, 40 runs in no time.
Yeah.
And Chennai has again, because you have MS Dhoni leading the team, so you can never win them out.
Lastly, who do you think is going to win today's match? Rajasthan Royals or Punjab Kings?
It's a G20 format, it's very
Yeah.
difficult. Both teams have won their first matches, but I think maybe as we spoke about Josh Butler in such glowing terms, so I would be surprised if he does it again and inspires Rajasthan to another comprehensive performance today.
I agree, but I don't know why I have a feeling that Punjab might get this one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
well,
I just have I don't know. I just feel like something they might get this one.
yeah, I mean, Shikhar Dhawan fans, maybe,
Yes.
yeah. So, yeah, it should be a good game at the end
I
of the
feel
day.
like it's gonna be a
Whoever
good one.
wins, it should be a good game.
Yes.
It should be a game that goes to the final over.
Inshallah. Thank you so much, Rituraj.
Thank you.
That's it from us today. Share who you think is going to win today's match. Join us for the next live for more news, commentary, analysis. This is Fiza Nattu with Rahul Gajjar and Philip Matthew Green signing off.